Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Let everybody else know we are live. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Mm, mm, mm. Much appreciated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just tuning in, welcome. If this is your first time, thank you so much for joining the channel. You're gonna have a lot of fun today as we discuss the Miami Dolphins, some updates, some information, and also as well as we discuss the the most important part, which is essentially our head coach and our head coach expectations with Mike McDaniel. What do we expect for him coming into year three? Because this is going to be a very pivotal year for us as a fan base. Because we expect a lot. And then also too, kind of take a look at what are the playoff predictions between NFC and the AFC guys. Because I think it's going to be very very interesting. I will say that. They're going to be very, very much interesting. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming through. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Man, just, I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy right now. Number one, because there's football today. And number two, because there's football today. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Thank you. We needed this in society. Uh, Thank you. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you. Mm, Thank you so much. Because, man, oh, man, it's been rough out here without football. I'm telling you. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Always remember, let's go ahead and keep it clean. Children who watch the show, it's family friendly, so everybody can enjoy. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and hit that like button and enjoy. Sit back, relax, have your favorite beverage, water, and let's have fun. You can always catch Miss Phins Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. It's like like I always say, just like I always say, we win together, lose together, Dolphins for life. Oh, man. Let's see what we got in the building. Good morning. Aquavision in the building. Let's go. Red, White, and Bills. Fins 21, Jax 20. That's for tomorrow's show, buddy. But that's fine. What's up? Welcome. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, 2427 Jags. I'll take it. He says Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. and it's 8:03. You know what? I do have an intro, okay? And the intro takes a couple of minutes. So there you go. Morning with that Joe, one of our awesome members. Our newest member in the family, Fins up Wincy. Good morning. What's up, Kenna? Welcome. Guten morning, Fins family. Welcome back, AP Ryan, to the member family. Welcome. Game week, baby. Yes, it is. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Since can you believe it's almost week 18 already? Stop. Mm-mm. We just started. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Miss Fins shouldn't prolong the inevitable and just throw in the towel now. Listen, I'm gonna enjoy this, okay? I'm gonna enjoy this. We finally have football. Okay, I don't care what you guys say. Good day. Let's get ready to rumble. Dolphins. Miss Phins, what was that practice? That's a good thing. Morning, folks. Good morning, Superfish. Jags by 13. My gosh. 12 hours away. I know. I know. 12 hours away. Exactly. From football. I will be counting every minute. Not really. Hopefully, I don't even think about it and it's nighttime and then we can like enjoy ourselves so we can like totally watch because like I'm more than likely going to really enjoy this game. Oh, who just say good morning, Mike. Happy game one of the season day. Seriously, I feel like we're all winners. You know, we are definitely all winners. But, ladies and gentlemen, as you see in the title of this episode, can't believe it, 440. That's awesome. We are doing my McDaniel's expectations, playoff predictions, and more. So stay tuned, sit back, relax. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike McDaniel, I love our head coach, man. He's awesome. You know, he's very spunky. He gives you he gives you a lot to think about, you know. We didn't know what to expect overall when we got him initially. Now we're going into year 3. One thing that I will say the most that I've enjoyed about Mike McDaniel is the fact that he every year when he's made something a focal point, that focal point actually has been seen and it has actually translated into the regular season. So that's one thing that I will give Mike McDaniel. I appreciate that what he does actually has been implemented, or what he says he's going to do has been implemented in the team. Now, when it comes to him particularly, it's funny because I actually got an opportunity to go ahead and meet him, which was pretty cool. When I got the opportunity and the blessing to go to the Tua Luau, um, it was great. It was great. There's no way of me putting it any other way except the fact that we were able to go ahead and discuss myself and 2 other Finn fans. We were talking to him for about, man, 15, 20 minutes and it was awesome, you know? It was great. Look at him. Look at him right there. Look at him. That's when the nighttime came, so yeah, we were really enjoying. We were having fun. And obviously Weaver, you know what I mean? I'll talk about him and his expectations too, and also too about our online coach. But at least I wanted to go ahead and get that one pretty much squared away, right? So as far as for Mike McDaniel, my main expectation for him, especially now, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, you have to think about this too. He has been able to get something that we haven't really seen as a fan base in a long time, and that is getting your head coach extended into um, a longer term. You know what I mean? I can't even, honest to God, I can't even tell you the last time. I cannot even tell you the last time I recall one of our head coaches getting extended. Like I can't. I don't remember at all. At least head coach. You know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like I can't. I don't know what time. If you guys remember the last time there was a head coach that we had that got extended, please let me know. Because honest to God, I don't know who it was. I can't even say with certainty that I know who it was that got extended. I don't. So for me, it's like he's already established himself and being able to overcome, maybe some of the rookie mistakes that most head coaches make and things like that, even though I still feel like he does it anyways. But for the most part, yeah, I have to give it up to him. He actually made it happen. And I'm very grateful for that. So let's go ahead and let me walk you through all the other things about Mike McDaniel that I can think of. Hey, Adam says, good morning, y'all. Fins up. Emojis, emojis, emojis. Football is here. Yes, it is. Look at you, Adam. It's 10 months, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to EM in the building. How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Dad Dean. Appreciate you guys. Good morning, Fitz Up Wednesday. I'm hoping Tua and Mike turn into the next elite coach and QB duo. That would be poetic. It would be awesome. I told you guys, I don't care who gets us there, as long as we can win the Super Bowl. And right now, that is an expectation, an actual expectation. So, for Mike McDaniel, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and share my screen real quick so you guys can take a look at this. For Mikey D, Mike. The main one, I know, right? Football's back, baby. I know, right? Gosh, it's amazing. Where is this? Okay. Do 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 do. There it is. There you go. There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mike McDaniel, as you can see, has been extended. Congratulations to our young head coach. Third year as a head coach here with us. He has been officially extended, guys. In case you're just hearing this now, you're welcome. So the Mike McDaniel, his extension now, it actually gets him from where he currently is extended all the way through the 2028 season. It is a 3-year contract extension because he signed initially a 4-year contract. So going into year 3, he had next year, which is 2025, his last year. Plus, now with this extension, he gets an additional 3 years in his contract, bringing him up to 2025. Obviously, notable extensions that we've had in the team so far: Tua Tagovailoa as well, Tyreek Hill as well. We've signed and extended our young wide receiver in Waddle. So on and so forth. There are a couple other ones, but those were kind of the main ones in which we had him. So it's pretty cool. Back in 22, we gave him that 4-year contract, and now he's able to go ahead and do it and get that extension. I'm very happy for him. I'm very happy for him, and it's huge, to be honest with you. It's absolutely huge. But with this extension comes some responsibilities, and it also comes with some expectations as well. Um and this is where I feel like, okay, if he does what he needs to do, man, I think we're gonna be in pretty good hands. You know what I mean? We're gonna be in pretty good hands, in my opinion. So at this point, that's what I'm expecting for him. So with Mike McDaniel being extended now to 2028, what are some of the expectations? Well, before we give him expectations, let's talk about him first. One of the things as a young head coach that I personally couldn't stand, holy smokes, was his absolutely horrible challenges. Holy smokes. He was, and I called him out on it. I did. When I met him, I said, I mean, that was one of the things that I discussed, and I said, Coach, what are we doing, man? I don't like what's going on. The challenges haven't been there. What's happening? And he's like, oh, yeah, well, I told him like, listen, there's new challenge rules. How is this going to affect the way that you do it? And it's funny because he was like, well, you know, you know him and the way he speaks. So, obviously, I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember 1000%. I remember the gist of the entire conversation though. And for him, he's like, well, see, really use those more as a timeout. You never know when you might need it. Disrupt the defense or the offense. And I'm like, okay, okay. I mean, I guess that does make sense for the most part, but can we also acknowledge that you're really bad at it too? I told him, hey, now with the new changes, if you get one right, you get another one. If you get a second right, you get another one. You know, so he's definitely gonna be making. I think he's gonna be making that adjustment there. His challenges will be fine. One other thing I would say, if you take a look at Puff and the Magic Dragon on the sideline, absolutely not, because that I still will say it until yeah, until he overcomes it. My Magnet, in my opinion, was one of the major reasons why we lost that playoff game versus the Bills a couple years ago, because he wasn't paying attention, wasn't calling the right timeouts, and he was taking too long to get the plays out. By the time, and I don't know if you guys know this, but at 15 seconds in a play clock, that mic cuts off. So if you only got half the play in, it's like, you know what I mean? That's when you have to have a QB that can kind of get that going and kind of, get a general gist of what he's trying to say. But yeah, so one of these things is to now we need you, coach, to get the plays out a lot faster, please. That is one. This is year 3. The language is there. You should already be able. You already have chemistry with your quarterback. So now it's time for you to be able to put that together and to be able to get those out. Whether you gotta extend it or shorten it or whatever it is. But that needed to be something, in my opinion, that needs to be expected, because again, we want to be able to get this offense rolling, rocking and rolling. When you have the defenses not knowing what to expect and you can just bum, 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 attack, 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 this is going to be great for us. So that's one thing that I would say I highly expect him to get better at, is to get the plays out well. Another thing too is the play calling. As a young coach, some of his play calling, even last year, was very questionable. You're thinking, okay, what's going on here, McDaniel? You see that the run game is working, it's not being stopped, and we completely get off of the run game. One thing I will say, fans, is that other teams do make adjustments. So I understand that maybe perhaps we have felt where I can't believe we stopped running the ball. Well, you also have to adjust to the adjustment the defense makes. And that happens a lot. That definitely happens a lot. And it's actually kind of interesting because what do you call it? I know we just want to win. And at this point, we tend to not be patient at all. But that's one of the things that we do need to be a little bit patient on, because we're going to see it again this year, in my opinion, where his adjustments might not make sense right away, but you also have to see what is the other side of the ball doing. And as long as we're we're adjusting mid game, which is what he needs to do, it may not seem like it's gonna work, but again, he needs to be able to see that and he needs to be able to go ahead and make those adjustments. So that way we can continue to progress in this offense. This is year 3 in the offense. So there's no excuse for me in this offense anymore. That this better be a better a more well-oiled machine. I have a lot more expectations for this offense because again, this is year 3 and the same offense, practically with the same pieces. So there's no more wiggle room. There is perform, perform, perform. Perform, perform, perform. And then the other thing too, he loves to be super aggressive. I expect Mike McDaniel to continue to be aggressive, especially in 4th down. How many times have we seen him go 4th and 2, 4th and 3, or 4th and 8? And you're like, Coach, like, I mean, I get it, but like, it's 4th and 8. Like, come on, man. He's been very aggressive. Well, guess what? I expect him to be just as aggressive this year as well. Man, probably even more aggressive than he was last year. And but my problem with that is it could be extremely reckless. Sometimes you have to just take the points and little by little build with that. If there's usually there's an average amount of drives that each team gets, you know what I mean? And that changes throughout the season and things like that, but there is an average that most teams get touches with the ball. Now sorry. One thing I will say is that he is he is really focusing on this year and making sure that we extend the drives this time. That is one of the things that I heard from his press conference. I heard Tua say it too. They are making an emphasis on extending drives so that way they can keep our offense off the field and their offense on the field. Obviously, at the end of the day, that's going to come down to execution. There's only so much that the coach can actually. Oh no! Oh, come back! Oh no! Come on! Come on! Come on! Sorry, give me a second. Forget it. There's only so much that he can do. But what he's supposed to do, which is set up the game plan, I expect him to do so, and I expect him to execute his portion of that. Which, like I said, get the plays out, make adjustments each quarter. If they make an adjustment, you make an adjustment. If you're seeing, halftime, make an adjustment. 3rd quarter, make an adjustment. Because those adjustments, you got to make adjustments to their adjustments of their adjustments, if you get what I'm saying. And I expect him this year because the offense is in this 3rd year. He'll be able to make those adjustments a lot quicker, which will definitely help us extend those plays like we want to, right? Now, as far as for Mike McDaniel, another expectation for me that I have for him is for the love of all that is holy, ladies and gentlemen, this head coach. Coach, I'm going to need you to be better when it comes to calling these timeouts. I'm going to need you to be better when it comes to calling these timeouts. Sometimes, you have to call the timeout to be able to give your guys a rest, obviously, which is why he uses the challenges as one of those, if you will. but he needs to be able to go ahead and call the timeouts, especially if you're seeing, in either side of the ball where we might be getting burned or cooked or anything like that. You gotta break up the rhythm of the opponent. So whether it's defense or whether it's offense, we gotta break up that that rhythm, especially whenever we're on defense and they're on offense. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I really do feel like if he can go ahead and do that, that's definitely gonna help us out for sure. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, Timothy. I see you. Oh man, interesting. Very interesting score prediction, Timothy. I'll tell you that. Very interesting. Now, man, Mike McDaniel. What else can I say when it comes to the expectation for him? I need you to let Tua cook, Mike McDaniel. Miss Phins, what do you mean? Can we let Tua cook? Plenty of times, and Color and I, we've had this conversation. My co-host from League Wide Wednesday, guys. He is my co-host from League Wide Wednesday, and if you missed it, man, you missed a good one. You absolutely missed a very good show, guys. So if you haven't done so already, do me a favor. Go back and go check out last night's season 3, episode 1, League Wide Wednesday, man, with myself and Mr. Color commentary. That's every Wednesday at 8 p.m., guys. Go ahead and check it out because it was awesome. Man, we were laughing so much. We were having so much fun, and we discussed it too. Also, go ahead and check out yesterday morning's show with the AFC East show as well. I gave you guys my record predictions, gave you some updates about the teams and how I expect them to be. Obviously, this is the path for us to win the Super Bowl. It's by winning the division, ladies and gentlemen, and that show was yesterday morning. So go ahead and check it out. I think you guys will definitely enjoy it for sure. And also, too, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the week 1 on Friday, our game preview. If you haven't seen it, well, it's because it's tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Go check it out. 8 a.m. The game preview, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be able to see the Miami Dolphins go up against the Jags. Tomorrow we will be discussing that. So go ahead and stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see here. But can we let Tua cook? Grand Rising, Miss Fins. Thank you, Finland P. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. But seriously, we need we need him to let Tua cook. There have been plenty of times, man, when Tua was well, I'm gonna go lefty, so cooking him, man, cooking him, and somehow he calls a play, and you're like, what are you doing, coach? What are we doing? What are we doing, coach? And takes the ball out, Um, so I need him to let when Tua is in the zone, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to let Tua cook, okay? Dolphins country, let's swim. Hey, listen, we gotta have fun. You know what I mean? But yes, Dolphins country. Um, we need to have him let Tua cook, McDaniel. Let Tua cook. Now I will say this. I was very proud of him and I was very, very, very happy. And just like I've mentioned Tua and his growth as a quarterback, We also have to mention where Mike McDaniel has grown as a head coach, being a young head coach coming into his third year. One of the major things about Mike McDaniel that he has grown is the fact that he acknowledged at the end of his first season that I didn't implement the run game as much as I could have. And that's going to be a focal point next year. And guess what? Last year, when we came in, it was a focal point, ladies and gentlemen. So much so that you saw it. You had Raheem Mostert breaking our single season running back record from our guy, Ricky Williams, with 18 rushing touchdowns. And he also broke Mark Duper's single season overall touchdown record with 21 touchdowns. In my opinion, he was the number one running back in the league, but obviously Christian McCaffrey over there. But yeah, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. That emphasis in the run game was huge. Another way that you saw that as well is by us drafting um Achan and bringing him along, getting him developed. Although we had to shut him down a little bit in the middle of the season when he got injured, but ladies and gentlemen, you can see the emphasis in the run game. Also having someone Ahmed plugging and playing here and there to be able to help us out, give us some breather for Mostert. Also having Jeff Wilson Jr., the veteran that you brought in for the 49ers over here to be able to help out implementing this run game like you wanted. To me, I'm so proud of Mike McDaniel, how he was able to have that main goal and having this run game be a focal point in our offense and actually being done. So I'm very happy for him. Now, I understand. I understand that I definitely understand that there were times we wanted the run game to continue. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the part where you also have to understand teams take away the run from us too. They might take away the pass by playing press man, right at the line. They could also be taking away the run as well. So you have to um understand that maybe there might be times where we would want to continue to run the ball, but we just have to make that adjustment and and go a little bit more passing than rushing. So that's one of the things that I will say. I'm very happy about him and his adjustments. So congratulations, coach, because I see that. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and hit that like button on your way in. I appreciate it. We got over 50 people in here watching from Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. Well, not Instagram because I don't know how to do it live there yet, but we'll figure it out. Twitter, Twitch, and obviously YouTube. Hit that like button over here on YouTube. If you're on Twitter or Twitch, please go ahead and follow me. I've been getting notifications that 70, 85% of you guys watch every single day, but you guys are not subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys. It's a great way to help out the channel grow. We definitely want to be able to go ahead and do that. So if you guys can help me out here, where are we right now? Let's get this updated number. Okay, we're at 1358, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad, not bad. We need 2 more subs. Can we get these last 2 subs so we can make it to 1360, guys? We need 2 more subs. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because you're going to continue to get even more, content, run a channel, and, great place where you guys can talk as well and enjoy, share a few laughs. So definitely go ahead and do that as well. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the major expectation as well. As you can see, my head coach, there has been a grand development. He went from a well polished, you know, individual to I'm in Miami. Like, man, when I saw this right here, I can't stand people. And now look, 2028, caveman. This is hilarious, man. I'm telling you right now. Yes, hit the like button. The chum's gonna jump for sure. Oh my gosh. Fans for the win. One team, one mission, Super Bowl bound. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Misfits, talk to me, help you. I got a backup QB you need. No, I'm good, Cat for Life, but I appreciate you though. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm working on it, guys. But guys, as always, I appreciate everybody coming here and having great conversations in the chat. But let's go ahead and keep it clean, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Let's keep it clean and keep in mind, kids and families do watch the show. So we want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable and they're able to go ahead and do it. Um, still have fun. But please debate because I always say I love a good debate. Just be kind to each other. You know what I mean? That's all. But yeah, I expect him to definitely have longer hair by 2028. I just couldn't help myself. I really couldn't. That to me, that that's it. You see what I mean? I expect us having the coolest head coach, McSwagger, McSwaggies. He'll be just as cool. You know what I mean? But ladies and gentlemen, just like we expecting him to implement a run game last year, and he did. This offseason, Mike McDaniel mentioned that now the positional group he wants to highlight is the tight end group, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? I fully expect, and this is a major expectation. You guys know I love tight ends. Mike is sexy as my. Oh, Cat trying to trade already. I know. But I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am telling you right now, the point of emphasis this year will be the tight end group, and I fully expect that to be the case this year, like last year in the run game. I expect him. There's a major expectation for him to continue that trend. So if you say you're gonna be highlighting the tight ends this year, I expect the tight ends to be highlighted. I absolutely do. Which brings me to, and we'll talk to the F. We'll talk to the F in a second here. Because it doesn't necessarily mean fullback, ladies and gentlemen. But our tight end group, we got Durham Smythe, we got Julian Hill, we got John Smith, we got Tanner Connor, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the the Miami Dolphins initial depth chart, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys can see. Obviously, Alec Ingold is our fullback. They have Janu and Tanner behind the F. But the F doesn't just mean fullback. Um, from what I think it was Jeff Darlington that I mentioned, that it also means essentially this position more like a kind of a like a flex position, if you will. So they could be either uh put into the tight end position. Yeah, exactly. It's like the flex position, so they could be either tight end or they could be put in as the wideout, if need be, fullback. So that kind of flex player, that is what the F means. And to be honest with you, that's the first time in my life that I saw it. That wasn't fantasy football. You know what I mean? But yes, so that flex, that F right there, it's more of showing the players that we're gonna actually be flexing into different positions, which only makes my point of what I'm saying about him implementing the tight end group even more. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. The F is flex players or something, isn't it? Yep. That's why I had to learn it. I had to learn. I honest to God, I didn't even know that, it was somewhere that you would put it in the depth chart. Now for ESPN, the Ocho, ESPN has it. Let me see if I put. Oh Lord, I didn't. Let me go to the Dolphins game real quick. I just click on here. Good on you. Good on you. Because I know sometimes ESPN or our lads, I like our lads too. I like the way they put it, but going into the Miami Dolphins here, but on ESPN, let's see if they also have it as far as. Come on, yes. So we gotta take it here. Uh, let's see here. So yeah, so right now on ESPN, and I'm assuming our lads will probably show this too. You see tight ends, Jonnu Smith being the number one tight end, Durham Smith, Julian Hill, and Tanner Connor. So that's specifically what we have here. But that's so I'm just showing you the difference here. Um, yeah, there you go. Now, my expectation with this is we need this tight end group because us utilizing this tight end group and us actually um implementing it, to me it's gonna make Mike McDaniel an even better head coach. So again, I didn't want to put too much into it. Major expectations, sir. Mr. Mike McDaniel, I need you to go ahead. Congratulations. Now you gotta live up to this extension. Number one, you have to work on your challenges. I'm telling you, gotta work on your challenges. Number two, gotta get the plays out faster. And I hope that that's something that we worked out in the training camp because it's absolutely, and preseason, absolutely needed. Number three, let Tua cook. Let Tua cook. Mm. Number four, timeout, sir. Work on those timeouts, those key timeouts that we need to. I understand second half is a little bit different, but at least even in the first half, sometimes I'm like, can we get a timeout, coach, please? Now, understanding there's a lot of TV timeouts already, so I understand maybe not needing to utilize all the timeouts, but at least in the first half, come on, man. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You know what I mean? And then number five, the tight end implementation. This is a major one for me. I need that tight end implementation in this offense and utilization to be major. I need to see specific um plays being drawn up. I need it. Guys, do me a favor. Can we please be kind to each other, okay? I don't mind you guys debating or having other conversations, but Miss Phins is for everybody, okay? We're here to have fun, have great conversation, but I also need you guys to also be kind to each other. So please do me a favor. Let's make sure we do that. And then last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the major expectation is we're not looking for no, oh, we won. Obviously, you got to make the playoffs. That's a duh. Like, that's absolutely duh. Playoffs, it's a must, obviously. But I'm not looking for just playoffs. You have to get a playoff win. And I don't mean one playoff win. Because I know a lot of people in the fan base are going to be like, well, we didn't win. But when was the last time we won a playoff game, Miss Fans? When was the last... when was the last time? Well, a long time ago, obviously. But I'm not here for playoff wins. I'm not trying to be the Cowboys. I'm not trying to be the Green Bay Packers. Bunch of playoff wins to do nothing. You know, a bunch of playoff wins to do nothing. No, no, no. I don't want that. Why would we want that? What am I, the Bills? I'm not trying to be like the Bills. A bunch of playoff wins for what? Never making it to the Super Bowl? No, 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 ladies and gentlemen. No, no, no. This right here. There is no next year or a year after that. No, no, no. AFC Championship is the minimum expectation this year. You're going into year 3. You're going into so you can't even tell me like, well, you gotta deal with, Miss Finch, you gotta deal with injuries and stuff, and you gotta also think that no, 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 no. No, no, no. I'm gonna hit you with the Matumbo because you, Mr. McDaniel, told me, and Mr. Greer, and also Mr. Tua Tagovailoa, all 3 of you told us we didn't have to worry about the O-line. Okay, cool. No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem. However, no excuses. No excuses whatsoever. No, 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 no. No excuses. Next man up. It's your job. If you put your team in this position, you better eat it, sir. And I don't want to hear, well, you know what? Our goal was to be able to go ahead and to get, into the playoffs, get that playoff win, to get. No, we've already been in the playoffs back-to-back seasons. I don't need that. I need AFC Championship. The expectation is Super Bowl. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Only the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. And because of that, I expect Mike McDaniel to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell you that the Miami Dolphins will be making the AFC Championship. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. AFC Championship. You're right, Miss Fizz. Did you forget about the Ravens, Kansas City? Look at the Bengals. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not only will Miami win the division, we will also win the AFC Championship game. That's the only thing I'm waiting for. That's it. It's year 3, sir. Year 3. No more excuses. We got a franchise quarterback in Tua. We extended Chew. We got Tyreek. We extended Waddle. We're getting Phillips back. Probably not week 1. Maybe week 2 or week 3 is fine. But the only expectations is Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. The only expectation is Super Bowl. Period. And that is what we have to go into the season. We have to go into the season with nothing but Super Bowl. Super Bowl. We got to get to the Super Bowl. Look at Philly, ladies and gentlemen. Philadelphia, Nick Sirianni. I think he's on the hot seat. If he doesn't do something this year, he might get canned. I don't think that they should do it, but I still think, being a young head coach, you got to give him some time to get some things off and to work on certain things. But hey, they feel like he's not the right guy. He's not the right guy. Clearly, we feel he's the right guy. So because of that, AFC Championship, sir, minimum. My expectations are to win the Super Bowl. Exactly, Danny. Thank you. Good morning. It's Super Bowl or bust. Like that's it. There's no other way of putting that. No other way of putting that. 1000% has to be the Super Bowl. Period. Miss Fins, those expectations are completely unrealistic. Have you had a cat fan recently? Maybe you should consider making an appointment. I am worried. Oh, that's funny. Winning a Super Bowl is hard. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But see, CB, and good morning to you, sir. Um, Listen, if it was easy, everybody would be winning it. And it's not. There's a reason why you only see a handful of teams that win it. I mean, guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you something. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up and I'm going to show you something. And because it's funny, my co host, myself, Mr. Cullen Commentary, we talked about it last night on League Wide Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. League Wide Wednesday is where you can catch every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Go check out myself and Mr. Color Commentary. We had a blast. Absolute blast, ladies and gentlemen. You never know what to expect. Last year, it went to, obviously, what do you call it? It went to a little extended, if we're gonna be honest. But yeah, that's exactly what the expect what happened. Like we had what do you call it? I think that's it. Let me put this one to here. I think that's pretty good as well. Hold on. Oh, I did this wrong. My bad, guys. In 1 second here. Oh my god. I did this one too. Okay. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mike McDizzle. That's the expectation I have for our head coach. Mike McDaniel's transition from Yale man to Florida man is complete. I'm telling you. But I'm gonna show you guys something, and this is I don't want to say it's alarming, ladies and gentlemen, but it is very interesting. If everybody could win a Super Bowl, they would, right? Right? Valid point, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at the last Super Bowl champs. Take a look at the last Super Bowl champs. This isn't easy. I'm not saying this is something easy. Not at all. Not at all. But this is the expectations, ladies and gentlemen. This is the expectation. Super Bowls. Nobody cares about anything else except Super Bowls. They don't care if you straight up cheated, deflated balls. They don't care if your O line was completely decimated in the game. Nobody cares. This is the only thing that people care about. Is your banner up? Did you win the Super Bowl? That's it. That's all that matters. Nothing else, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely nothing else matters. Two goats and Matthew Stafford. Oh, y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. But seriously, two goats and Matthew, I can't. You guys. Oh Lord, that got me. I'm being serious, ladies and gentlemen. This is um this is important. What's up, Low Five? This is the first time I've seen you. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Chef Jew in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, I know it's not easy. We don't expect it to be easy. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Miss Vince, are you picking the division winners for each division? Yes, guys, we're gonna be discussing that today as well. But my main focus was right here, Mike McDaniel and the Mike McDaniel expectations, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely needed, absolutely expected. And tonight, football's back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. So go check that out tonight on NBC and Peacock and YouTube TV and blah blah blah. YouTube TV, so we can get even more, more what do you call it? Interaction. YouTube, go ahead and spread my stuff. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, it is extremely, 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 extremely important that we do something more than just win a playoff game. I'm not satisfied with just a playoff game. That does nothing for us. Nothing for us. I could care less. That doesn't do anything for us. We need Super Bowl wins. Hey, shout out to Shake Money in the building. Yes, I agree. Don't want to be like Buffalo Jills. Exactly. We don't want to be like Buffalo. We don't want to be like Buffalo. What, just getting to the playoffs, winning a couple games, and doing absolutely nothing with it? Did I not show you who the Super Bowl champs were in the last 10 years? Like, come on. I'm not trying to hear that. 13, you got 13 seconds in the building. You got, I don't know what else happened to them. Like, get out of here. I'm not trying to be the Bills. I want to win. And guess what? Look at the 10 champs. Unfortunately, the Patriots, Eagles, Broncos, Rams, Tampa Bay, Kansas City. We want championships, ladies and gentlemen. Get back to that glory. Get back to the glory. That is the expectations. Period. Period. That's the only thing that we can go ahead and actually ask for, is to be able to go ahead and get what do you call it? And get the that's not, I gotta get to the right one. And make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. That's the only thing that we can do, is to be able to go ahead and do that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and discuss, and that's it. Those are my expectations for my McDaniels. You got it. That's it. And you know what? Before I go back to it, Florida, Mr. Florida man, right here, the transformation is complete. Coach, I can't. This is hilarious. But yeah, before we get to keep it moving, Mike McDaniel, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see it, the main expectations for Mike McDaniel this year are very simple. We need him to get better with the challenges. Absolutely, especially with this new challenge rule, number one. Number two, get the plays out faster for Tua, so that way we can keep the pace of play and high power, ladies and gentlemen. We got a number three. Let Tua cook. Mike McDaniel, let him cook. When Tua is on and locked in, you gotta let Tua cook. Absolutely gotta let Tua cook. Number four, go ahead and make sure that you are smart with your timeouts. Okay, please be smart with your timeouts. That is something that I expect for you to go ahead and get better at, Mike McDaniel. You must do that for us. The other thing too, number five, major one, your tight end implementation, ladies and gentlemen. You must let your tight end implementation occur just like last year, where we implemented the run game to be heavy and part of this offense. Now we need the tight end group to be highlighted this year without dropping off running backs, but we need the tight end group to be heavily involved, so that way we can help this team to get those first downs and get those touchdowns, so for us to win as many games as possible. Number six, we got to get to the playoffs again. Number seven, got to get that playoff win. And last but not least, number 8, we need a Super Bowl, period. Not next year, this year, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. And at minimum, AFC Championship appearance. So let's go ahead and get that. And I believe our head coach could absolutely do it with this team. It's year 3 in his offense. So let's go ahead. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, moving on, I'm going to go ahead and briefly discuss the um where I have the playoff standings and where I believe the playoffs are going to end up going, ladies and gentlemen, as far as the division, where I think it's going to end up for both NFC and AFC. But these are your undefeated teams, ladies and gentlemen, before week 1. All 32 teams. Don't you love this? Don't you love this? Like, this is hilarious to me. When I saw this, I was like, man, I like this. I like this a lot. Good job. Good job. So these are all the undefeated teams. So we're gonna go through each one so we can discuss each division and where we think, are they gonna repeat or not. As you know, every single year you have multiple teams that make it. At least 4 years, 4 new teams make it each year in the playoffs. Who is that gonna be? So let's go ahead and start. As far as the AFC championship, the AFC East, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe personally that and I said this on Wednesday, that it could possibly be that the AFC East ends up being the one team that actually has what do you call it? That ends up having 3 teams going into the playoffs, with us, the Jets, and the Bills making it into the playoffs. That's who I have. Or it could just be the divisional winner and the second place. As far as the AFC North, with that one is a toss up between the Ravens and the Bengals, but I think the Ravens are definitely the leaders in my opinion, who I have winning this. The Ravens right now, the way that they are, man, they're looking good. They're looking good. They got a great offense, great defense. I expect the Ravens to win their divisional winners. But I do expect them that they too can have 3 teams as well. They could have Bengals, Ravens, and even the Browns make the Super Bowl. So those are the only 2 divisions where I feel that 1, 2, or even 3 teams can make it. Let's go ahead and continue. The AFC South, when it comes to it, this is a toss up between the Texans and the Jaguars, in my opinion. I think the Jaguars will come back into form and they will win the division again, like they were supposed to last year. I know some people have them maybe taking a step back, but I do believe that it's gonna be the Jags winning the division this year. Then you got the Texans, who they also have an opportunity to make it into the wild card. If the Jaguars don't win the division, then it's definitely gonna be the Texans again, and I expect the Jaguars to possibly be in the wild card, if not completely out. And then there's no other team in the AFC West that I have winning except the Chiefs. It's just not even a question. So it's not even a question. It's really, I don't even know why we're still talking about it, because yeah, no. So I have it set up as right now. Dolphin fans, calm down. But as far as the 4 divisional winners, my main one I have is going to be, gosh, Kansas City Chiefs at number 1, Ravens number 2. Then you're going to have the Miami Dolphins number 3. Number 4 is going to be the Jaguars. Then your 3 wild card teams, you're going to have the Bengals at 5. You're going to have the Texans at 6. And last but not least, you're going to have the Bills at 7. There you go. Okay, fine. Bills 6 and then Texans 7. There you go. That's where I have it right now. Bills 6. Let me put this here real quick. I know. It's just where I have. Oh, wait. Hold on. I want to make sure I got this written right. Yep. And Dolphins third. Jags running it up. And then, like I said, we got Bengals, Bills, and then Texans. That's what I have it. Have it as right now. Texans. There you go. There you go. This is MP. And what's today's date? Today is, there you go, the 5th. So today's date, I got it highlighted, ladies and gentlemen. That is my record or playoff prediction so far for the AFC, ladies and gentlemen. I just got to make sure I write this down so I don't forget. But that is it for the AFC. Now let's go to the NFC, ladies and gentlemen. For the NFC, this is going to be very interesting. Obviously, all of this is prior to the teams actually even playing. Um, oh, Michael K, you're hilarious. Obviously, this show would be classified as fiction if you were looking for it in a library. That's funny. Timothy says NFC West, you got the Rams, Commanders, Lions, Falcons. All right. I get it. What's up, Chris? Welcome back, buddy. Welcome, Andres. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming through. What's up, Delusional? Good morning. Welcome. Yes, so let's go NFC, ladies and gentlemen. And guys, real quick before I could continue, if you haven't done so already, guys, please go ahead and hit that like button. It really does help out the channel, ladies and gentlemen. You have to understand, engagement helps out the channel, helps the YouTube algorithm to actually get it out. So if you guys can go ahead and help me out, I would truly appreciate it. Go ahead and let everybody of your family members know. And if there may be a little elderly or anything like that, just take their phone, download YouTube, and sign them in, and then give it back. Uh, hey, it might be great. This could be their wake up call. Why not? But if you're enjoying the show, guys, and the content, please do me a favor, hit that like button so that way even more people get the opportunity to go ahead and watch the show. Thank you so much. And if you'd like to go ahead and join the family, go ahead and become a member, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great way to go ahead and make it happen. As you can tell, you can catch Miss Phins Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. Weekdays, 8 a.m. Eastern, guys. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It really does help, and I truly appreciate it. So thank you guys for going ahead and supporting. Hit that like button. If you're on Twitter and Twitch, guys, again, weekdays, come and watch it. Miss Phins. Go ahead and come on YouTube. Check it out. It's going to be amazing. I appreciate all of you guys that have done so already. So go ahead and check that out. You can catch Miss Phins again. Come over to YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. We got a goal of trying to get to 1,400 as soon as possible. And we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost there. And look at that. We got our 2 extra subscribers, ladies and gentlemen, for today. That's awesome. Let me go ahead and show this case. Yay! We made it. So now we need 10 more subs, guys. We gotta get to 1,400 ASAP. We need 40 subs, and we can only do that with you guys. And I keep getting told and checking. Most of you guys aren't subscribed, but you watch every day. So go ahead. Clearly you enjoy the channel. And if you don't enjoy the channel and you're still watching, hit that like button and subscribe because you're still watching. So I appreciate you still. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You gotta have fun, you know what I mean? You still gotta have fun, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, have a good one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shake, appreciate you. Thank you, Phins of Wednesday. Appreciate it. So let's go into it. Michael says Chiefs 1, Ravens 2, Texans 3, Jets 4, Bengals 5, Dolphins 6, Bills 7th. Okay, well, you know what? Hey, it still goes with that theory that I said that I really do find the North and I find the East to be the two divisions in the AFC that might actually make it have three teams make it into the playoffs. So definitely not. I mean, the West. No, no, no. I am right. The North. So the East and the North are the two that I feel like will have that. So definitely still right along the chance. Oh gosh. Let's not. Come on, help me out here, okay? Let's not do that. Not do that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for the NFC, we're gonna quickly go through the NFC. And who do I feel like is going to win? Man, the NFC is kind of crazy right now. Some things have shaken up. As far as when it comes to the East, to me, the most complete team, whether people like it or not, is the Cowboys. I expect the Cowboys to win the division. I don't know if anybody else is going to make it from this division, at least for now, but for sure, Cowboys, I have them winning the division. NFC North, ladies and gentlemen, you have the Lions. In my opinion, the Lions will win this division. For me, I have the Lions personally probably going all the way back to the NFC Championship again. So stay tuned with that. I think it's going to be fun for us to see the Lions and what they have in stored, if you will. So I expect them to win it. Now I also expect the Packers to make the playoffs as well. I do see the North having two teams making the playoffs, but I would put the Packers as the what do you call it? Wild card team. There you go. Then for the NFC South, somebody's got to win the division. Literally somebody. I know a lot of people are very hyped on the Atlanta Falcons and they believe the Atlanta Falcons are going to win it. But in my opinion, I think Tampa Bay will win the division. But I do see the Falcons making the wild card spot, taking one of those wild card spots. I do see that. And then for the NFC West, I do have the Niners winning the division. I definitely do see the Niners winning the division. And I think it might actually be a toss up between Seahawks and Rams for that final spot in the playoffs. So let me go ahead and recap real quick. I've got, if I gotta go in order, I'm gonna take the Lions as number one, who I believe will definitely be the top team in the NFC, in my opinion. Following them, the Cowboys, I have them. Sorry, my apologies. The 49ers. What am I talking about? I got the 49ers, number two. I got the Cowboys at number three. Then I have the Buccaneers. We got the Buccaneers at number four. Let me just put Bucks here. Oh no. Hold on. There it is. I got the Bucks at number four, and to round out the NFC, the three teams that I think will also make it besides the divisional winners, I got the Packers making it. I got the Falcons making it. Let me put that here. Two. But actually, I will put the yeah, Packers. I think Packers will be the fifth seed. Falcons will be the sixth seed, and then to round off, it is going to be it's going to be interesting, but there might be a team that kind of comes out of nowhere, and you're like, whoa, what in the world? Ladies and gentlemen, do not be surprised. It could actually be the Cardinals. Maybe the Cardinals might actually end up making the playoffs this season. It could be the Cardinals. The other surprise team that I think it'll be because of their defense more than anything else could be the Vikings making the playoffs as well. But I feel a lot comfortable that it is going to be the Seahawks making it. Hawks making the playoffs, and that rounds off the NFC for us, ladies and gentlemen. Lord, excuse me. Oh gosh, there it is, and that is your NFC and AFC um playoff prediction, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly what I expect. Timothy says I have the Bears sneaking in. I'm not too comfortable with the Bears. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not. Yeah, NFC is weak. They've always been weak, you know. But yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Michael says Lions, Niners, Cowboys, Falcons, Rams, Packers, and Eagles rounding it out. You know, that's interesting. I didn't have the Eagles making the playoffs because I was thinking about that. They should. They should make the playoffs, right? That's what you expect the Eagles to do. If not, it's going to be a complete collapse. My only issue right now is the coaching with the Eagles. Their extreme inconsistency to end the season last year. I didn't like that at all. The direction of the team at all. And I don't know if I trust the coaching. I know that they just got Vic Fangio for their defense. That's exactly where he wanted to be. Congrats to him. Hopefully, he can make something happen. But I don't trust the coaching staff. I don't trust Sirianni right now. I don't. I don't. I think he's a little iffy. I don't know what happened, but I don't know. He's just not putting the team together in the best position, in my opinion, to succeed. At least we didn't see that at the end of the season, or at least the second half of the season. Now, could the Eagles make the playoffs? Absolutely. I mean, to be honest with you, the Eagles could be the one that win the division, and Cowboys end up making the wild card. You know, it absolutely can happen. But I do believe that it more than likely is going to be the Cowboys this year that wins that division, and then it's going to be a battle for that last spot in the NFC. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, Tony, you coming in at the tail end, but don't worry, we got great stuff for you. Go ahead and catch the replay. Appreciate you. Good morning to you, sir. Hey, new attitude. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. I wanted to also mention I didn't get a chance to, ladies and gentlemen, and that would be our. Let me see. That would be our DC, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go ahead and look at this, but I'm gonna go ahead and come out here and give you my expectations for him specifically because to me he is obviously part of the team now. So being that he's part of the team, he's here to make it happen. I fully expect that our DC will go ahead and get this defense right. So as far as for Anthony Weaver, ladies and gentlemen, my expectations are very simple. Last year, I gave you 6 to 8 weeks for Fangio to get the defense to gel together. I expect this year it'll actually end up being 4 to 6 weeks, in my opinion, that this defense will go ahead and gel. But Miss Phins, you got Phillips who might not start this season. You got Phillips that Chubb that might not even come in. So what do you mean, Miss Vince? You got so many new guys. Yes, I get it. But I do believe that it's gonna be 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, I was there in training camp, so my expectations is for him to go ahead and do what he says, and he was really focused in being able to have that flex defense that would allow us to to adjust based on our opponents. I expect that to be the case. When I interviewed him and I talked to him, that's exactly what he mentioned. So I'm very happy with his intent to go ahead and have that for us. Now, as far as for him, I expect him to make something happen out of this D line because let me tell you something. That nose tackle position with Benito Jones, I don't know how I feel about it. Well, I know how I feel about it, but I don't feel too good about it. I feel like we really need him to make sure he can. I don't know. He can put that D line in the best position for because my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, if we don't make it happen, man, I'm nervous. So I expect him to have that D line tightened up. I do expect for him to be very smart with the players that we have, especially with the injuries that we have. So utilizing obviously that next man up, and also um, making sure we keep our guys with um, what do you call it? Fresh legs and things like that. That's what I expect from him. Now, do I think that I put everything on him? Absolutely not. But we are a defensive led team, no matter what anybody tells you, in my opinion. And he's got a tall order. He came from the Ravens, so I expect him to go ahead and make this happen. And for us, excuse me, so far they have it listed as a 3-4 base defense, a lo-fi. As far as the D line. However, from my conversation with Weaver, he did mention he did want to go ahead and implement more like a flex defense, a hybrid defense, where it could be 3-4. You might see us in 4-3 at times, but for the most part, they do have it listed as a 3-4 base defense. He wants to adjust it to every single team that we play, and that's a good thing. I'll take it. But I highly expect him to be smart about when he brings in these guys that are coming off of injury and things like that. Um, that's something very important. So those are my expectations for Mr. Anthony Weaver because again, we need him. We need this defense to help us out. I expect this defense to be top 10. I expect our offense to be top 10. And with those two, it'll definitely help us out. Yeah, it'll help us out and getting to our goal to winning this Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. And how do we start by winning this division? Let's go, Dolphin fans! Can you feel it? So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You got your Mike McDaniel expectations, our playoff predictions, and more that we were able to go ahead and discuss, guys. But you tell me, who do you think is gonna be in the playoffs? Go ahead and put it in the comment section if you're catching the replay, or if you want to go ahead and do it live. Go ahead. Um, please go ahead and put it in the comment section. Who do you think is going to end up being in the players both AFC and NFC? Also, let me know, what are your expectations of Mike McDaniel and the coaching staff? Like an Anthony Weaver, like a Butch Berry. I expect Butch Berry to do the same thing he did last year to make sure he puts our guys in the best position forward and finding that combination depending on how, the health of the line is. So there you go. But ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys coming through, man. I'm having so much fun being here with you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch us tomorrow. We've got our game preview week 1. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go week 1. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, God. We got football. Yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Also, too, if you didn't catch it, go ahead and check out our League Wide Wednesdays. It was last night, episode 1, season 3, episode 1. Go check it out with myself and Mr. Color Commentary. That was awesome. Also, check out yesterday morning show with the AFC East. It was great, man. I'm telling you right now, if you didn't get a chance to watch it, go ahead and watch it as well. But I appreciate each and every single one of you guys come checking it out. Weekdays, the Miss Phins show, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. Go ahead and check it out. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys who has made this possible and make it happen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you. Take care. Shout out again to Shake Money with that awesome donation. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, Shake Money. Shout out to everybody that's donated to the channel. Everything always goes right back to the channel. It's just you guys showing your love and your appreciation of my time. This takes time. This takes a lot of money and a lot of effort. And all of it goes right back to the channel. So I appreciate you guys really appreciating my time. Thank you for valuing my time and donating to the channel. Thank you for evaluating my time and becoming members, guys. That really does help out the channel a lot. And I appreciate everybody who has liked, subscribed, shared, all that good stuff, because it really does help out the channel to continue to grow, guys. We want to get to 1,400 as soon as possible. If we can get by 1,400 by week 2 before we start, which wouldn't that be like next week? Yeah, that'd be like next week. Ladies and gentlemen, we're close. We're almost there. We're at 1,360 subs, man. We're on there. We're on there. We're on our way. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will catch all of you guys tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Are you ready? Check it out. Football starts tonight, people. Football starts tonight. We got the Chiefs. We got the Ravens. AFC Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Rematch. Go check it out. I'm totally going for the Ravens, by the way. So let's go, Ravens. This one time. That's it. Great show, Miss Phins. Support. Thank you. Appreciate you, CB83. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Take care, and I will catch you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. Okay, I keep forgetting. Bye-bye. There you go.